No, for doing turn animation in a place. So let's just go to content drawer, go to content, and let's just go to animations. Let's see what animation we have. If you go to animation and search for turn, you can see there are some animation for turning right and turning left. And the one that I want to use is idle turn left and idle turn right. Let's just double click on it to show you what it's look like. Let's just put it here. And you can see it's just an animation for turning right and turning left. So let's just see how we can do that. First of all, we should decide where we want to calculate if we are turning right and turning left. So as before, we can go to internet, go to documentation first, go to YouTube, go to Google and search, and it will give us some ways to do it. But let us do this together. When we are turning, you can see when our mouse is moving to the right and left, we want to turn, right? Like this. So where we are doing that, if we go to our blueprint, we are doing that with look around, right? So look left and look right. That is this turn, okay? So in this turn, we want to play the animation turn right and turn left. Let's see how we can do that. First of all, I'm going to show you another node that we can use in here. Right click in here and search for turn because we want to get if we are turning or not. So let's just search for turn. And you can see there is a lot of them. There is input axis event turn, that is this, but we don't need that. Let's just go down, and these are all the options for turning. And this one, let's just get that. Let's see what it will give us. Okay, if I drag and drop from here and tell it to print a string, let's see what these get turn give us. Connect these to here, it automatically convert the float to the string so it can show it to us. Let's just compile and run our game. No, right now it printing 0. Now if I go right, you can see the value is changing when we are going to right. It's a value between 0 and 1, and if we do it fast, it can go to 2 and 3 as well. Okay, so if it is a positive value, we are turning right, and if we turn left, you can see it give us a -1 to the right, +1, -1. Okay, it's a float value. So if we slowly turn to the left, you can see it give us a value like -0.1, and if we slowly go to right, it's giving us a value like positive 0.1. So with that, we can find out if we are going to right or left. So now let's just delete this print string and use this get turn, because with that get turn, we can decide if we are turning to right or left. So with that, we can say if it is more than a value like 0.1, if it is a value that is more than 0.1, we are turning right. And we can check if it is less than -0.1, we are turning left, right? So with these two, greater and less than, we know if we are going to the right or we are going to the left. So let's just store these values in a variables. So let's just create two variable, okay, of type of boolean, because the output of these are boolean. And in here, first one, I want to change its name to turn right with question mark. Okay, it means if we are turning right. And the next one, turn left. Okay, with the question mark, of course. So now we have two variables, like we did it for the aim, that we have a category. We can have a category for this turn right and turn left as well. So let's just give it a new category. And instead of default, I want to say turn. So let's just do it for this one as well. Turn. And now both of these variables inside the turn category, right? So no, in here, if the turn value that we get in here is more than 0.1, we want this variable to be true. So let's just set it in here. So now we set in the turn right if the value of turn is more than 0.1. So let's just do it for turn left as well. Put it here, set it in here, and with this value. Now we need two execution pin, but where we should get it? Right now we want to use this turn event whenever the mouse is going to the right and left, right? So this should happen and this should happen, and after that we want to connect this execution pin to both of these, but I can't do that. Why? Because each output execution pin can be connected just to one thing. So one way to do it, we can just put these here, okay? And after that, connect these to here and connect these to here. And both of them, it will work fine. But I want to show you another node for doing something like this. Let's just use Ctrl Z to bring it back. In here, what we can use sequence. And this sequence will give us as much execution pin as we want by clicking on this add pin, right? So like this add pin, we have 4 execution pin. So what will happen in here? When the execution reach here, it will first execute whatever that is connected to den 0. After that, it will execute whatever that is connected to den 1 and so on, right? So we need 2 of them. Let's just delete these 2, remove it. We need just 2. So let's just connect these to here and connect the den 1 to here. So this will happen first and this den 1 will happen after that. Let's just grab all of these and put it here. Now with that, we should go to our animation blueprint to play our animation, and we will do it in the next video.